got a spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, we check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of its offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion makes it second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Georgia State Panthers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First out and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They connect for 6.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires quickly to the left. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They hand it off to the back. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 1st and 10 now from the 20. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
The pocket breaking down. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. I wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Tied offense line up here on first and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
And he's brought down there.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Georgia State offense on the field now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Hand off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Touchdown. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. He pulls it in. It's Nowaski. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia State, 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, he'll get a throw. The receiver grabs it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Okay, catch makes it a more manageable third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count.
And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just for time.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have the football first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find...
He's going to go for a big one. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the Rice Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Rice rushes to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Bring in the heat. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Look out, he's got room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Quick release on the RPO. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Owls headed quickly to the line. They run the reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hutchison. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Charles. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward. Touchdown, Rice. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, "Off."
There he goes. The 10. Touchdown.
These offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
7, Georgia State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined. By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Finds some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 9 over Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Owls in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He's in open space downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Georgia State, 14. Rice, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Rhodes. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job of reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Spins away from the defender. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the...
Going for it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch. At the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off play action on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Sanders. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brewer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
Number 18, set to kickoff.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able... First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take it in for 6-4 points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Trying play action. Tagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the right. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the quarter, Georgia State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Panthers! And the route is on. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point was good. Out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Great move. Now he's got room. Touchdown, Panthers. And the stomping has commenced. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Georgia State, 42. Rice, 17.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The short hands, it's Sanders. He's brought down. A long way to go for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pulls it in. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Got it. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.